Have you ever seen a UFC fighter cry because of trash talk? Well, Duplessis has a way with his words that gets even under the toughest fighter's skin.
I do this for the people I love, and I'll fight for you forever. I swear to God. Watch this. Look, I'm a human being. I am a man. I can cry and whoop your ass at the same time.
This is a whole video of the South African champ terrorizing his opponents. It gets funnier the longer it goes, so stick around.
I believe you said in an interview this week that I need to be perfect to beat this man on Saturday or Sunday morning. In your mind, is that like a show of respect for Israel's skill set, or just what you feel you need to execute in order to win this? And what does a perfect fight look like for you?
It sounds like that. That's what it sounds like when the guy you're cheering for loses. But
Anyone ask you, why don't you like Israel Adesanya?
well, I mean, like I said, on a personal note, hey, okay, I know what this is about. You want to boo the Springboks, not me. It's they who whipped your ass. It wasn't me. Chill out, guys. On a personal note, I don't know Israel Adesanya. What he says, I don't like. And, you know, the way he approached this whole thing, this whole fight that was busy being made, I don't like it at all. When it comes to you as a fighter, the man is great. He's done great things. It's just time for me to take over like I have. And that's what... Are you taking the servants with you when you're going back? Are you taking the servants with you if you're going back?
What the are you even on about?
My God. It's obviously a see and tell. We can see that. What do you mean? You're saying that I made it about...
Shut the up. You don't even know anything about my story. You have no idea who the I am.
I don't care about your story. I don't care about your story.
Listen, my father and myself had to wake up at 4 a.m. and clean the banks while my mom studies to be a nurse. You don't know my story. Amen. Don't speak of my story if you don't know my story.
I don't care.
I will show you who you are Sunday. So right now,
I can't wait.
Back by unless you see.
You're talking about I made it about anything else.
You did.
Being
you
the
did.
first
You couldn't even respect
African
the people
champ.
of the land.
I am the
Walking
first.
the country, you were the one not even doing anything. I took my shoes off to connect with the people, with the mob. What did you do? You stand there and try to mean mug me. Are you stupid?
My man.
I'm not your fucking man, bitch.
This is my land.
Oh, shit. Just not that. You're going to do what I did, take as the first residing African. That was exactly
silly.
it. You
sound
never
like a
that.
pig.
You can't change that.
I will slay you, porky pig. Shut up, pink fit.
You can't change the facts, but you can't change those facts.
He touched the subject there because I do this for my family. I do this for the people I love, and I'll fight for you forever. I swear to God. Watch this. Look, I'm a human being. I am a man. I can cry and whoop your ass at the same time. I feel the love from the crowd. First time I fought here, 2-2-1. That was February 2018. That was me making my dream come true. Sunday, I'm gonna kill your dreams, bitch. I wanna fucking kill your dreams.
Oh man, he did Izzy dirty with that one.
See what Izzy posted on Twitter today? I'll pull it up real quick.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Israel Adesanya. Okay, he says, good morning everyone except DDP. So you're telling me you're the real African champion, and then he kind of points at your crotch.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, woof, woof.
I guess we'll leave it at that, brother. I guess we'll leave it at that. Dricuss,
what a weird thing to do. Jeez, what? Wow, okay, well.
We'll see what he says tomorrow, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just ask and say, listen, what's that about? Like, I don't understand. Maybe, was he talking about size? Maybe it was that, maybe.
So you're telling me you're the real African champion. And take it as you may, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, take it as you may. Can I just say, Israel, stop searching for my Willie on the internet. It's weird. It's very freaking weird, man. Come on.
Yes, the social media stuff. Is there anything you want to say to him about that now?
Yeah, the photo he got, I'm assuming it came from his For You page because it was me as a teenager. So searching naked teen boys, if that's on your search engine, man, you need to check that shit out.
That wasn't me. That was Mike. Somebody's mad. It must have been cold that morning. Don't worry about it.
Let's move on to the next man he made cry.
jumping off the couch.
Yeah, but you were ranked number 7. You knew you would never make it up the ladder
You
to get that
inject shit,
title fight, so
nothing,
you
and
would
I
of course
answered the
take fight.
call. I
Like,
answered
you
the
are a nip
fucking
one,
call.
slip one fighter.
Enjoy.
You look the
Enjoy it.
part. That's the way you fight. You are not world championship material. You won by fluke, and that's the one thing,
I won by a
the
fucking
highest
fluke,
point
bro.
in your life.
I want my walk through Izzy, and I'm gonna walk through you, you motherfucker.
You didn't even finish him. That's not walking
Calm down,
through
my
somebody.
brother. Calm down.
You know how you
Shut
walk
the
through
fuck
somebody?
up.
You knock them out. That you get the ref to say, stop. You are going to kill this man. You don't let a judge decide you're winning the fight. I make the choice
Hey,
if I'm winning
just
the fight.
understand.
That's
you
what a
took
man
the
does.
bitch way out. I took
Try
the
to
man
finish
way
a
to the
fight.
title.
Try to finish a fight with your
Took the bitch way out,
33%
I took
finish
the
rate.
fucking man way.
33%
Off the
finish
fucking
rate.
couch doing nothing. I went and beat the best striker in the world. One of the legends of this sport. I fucking walked through him while your bitch ass was icing a fucking ankle.
Like I
Shut
said,
the
that's
fuck
the
up.
height of your career. You will always
the
remember
fuck up.
that fight.
Go your coach, you
Why are you
other
looking so
questions?
sad now, Sean? Why are you looking so sad?
Question
You're
for
looking
Sean
sad.
Strickland.
Australian fans over. You're a proud South African. How do you think the South African fans feel about Sean Strickland?
The South African fans. They don't care about Sean Strickland. They are only caring about one thing, is getting that belt home. Being world champions, what we are, and I'm gonna prove that in January 20th. You know, he said he's gonna walk through me, and I'm glad that you know you won't finish me. You won't even get close. But don't worry, there won't be enough
I don't
time
gotta
for
worry
you to
about
think
finishing.
about
Your
it.
coach will finish you in the back like you're fucking used to. Don't worry about that. You're gonna get fucking finished that night. Your coach got you.
Bro, why are you so angry? Bro, you think your dad beat the shit up you? Your dad doesn't have shit on me. I'm gonna show you what it's like to beat
Dricuss.
you. I mean, every childhood memory you have is gonna come back when I'm in there with you. Every single one, the one where you lie in
Dricuss,
bed at night, where your
here's the
dad
thing,
comes
man.
in and he beats the shit
I
out
will
of you.
take your fucking soul. You understand me, you fucking pussy? Yeah, you laugh, you
Yeah, oh, I got a nerve. I see I hit a nerve there.
yeah, you did hit a nerve, you bitch. Go ice your ankle, you coward.
Oh, man, that's it.
All right, guys, I'm going to
Oh.
square these guys off and for
and after
photo
I
op.
fuck you up,
Thanks
Dricuss,
for coming. We appreciate
beat
it.
me after you bitch. Let me tell you something about the Dutchman, which is a cool nickname, by the way. This man fights like a retard on a short bus. And hey, Dricuss, I respect you for that because you fight like a fucking maniac. But I won that fight and I'm gonna win this fight. So fucking saddle up and let's get it done.
Yeah, I fight like somebody on the short bus, but you look like the driver.
Well, you know, guys, I did drop out of elementary school, so here we are.
Because you're not allowed near kids with that look anymore.
Video has come out of you and Sean sharing a word backstage after the fight. You able to let us in on what words you shared with him?
Yeah, I told him he was ugly before, when we fought, because he's not a pretty person to see. And yeah, we all thought so. But when I saw him after that, when I hit him on the nose, I went, wow. I couldn't believe he got uglier. I was like, wow. And he did. I was like, oh, your nose is so screwed up now. And he tried to break his nose back in the middle of the fight. And for some weird reason, I was giving him the opportunity. I was like, okay, let him get his nose. He went like this, and I went, okay. And then I went like, no, punch this guy in the face while he's trying to do that. And I went forward, and he kept doing this to the, let's say the right side, but his nose is broken to that side. And I was thinking to myself, you break it the other way. You should try and break it the other way, because he kept pushing it to the same side it was already broken to. And then he came back after that round, after the break. His nose was straight again, but it was thick. And I punched him again, and he just broke all the way again. And I was like, oh, sucks to be you right now. I hope it was a headbutt.
Let's move on to some other fighters who Dricuss has some words for.
With me, it's my friend, But he didn't say anything. He was just on his phone the whole time. And I thought, as South Africans do, let's break the ice. Let's, friendly banter. And he lost his last fight before that. And I know he has been vocal, like he wants to fight me. And I just went, and he had a vest on, and he had a tattoo with a date on it. And the date said 2-7, I think, something like this. And 1. So in fight terms, that means you've won 2, lost 7. And I went, hey, Brendan, that tattoo on your shoulder, is that your fight record? And the whole table went, and, I mean, that's a funny joke.
That is good.
Hey, it's cool that you have your fight record tattooed on your shoulder. And he looked up and he says, that's my daughter's birthday.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, I don't care.
The jokes write themselves.
The jokes, I mean, listen, I didn't say anything about your daughter.
I'd love to ask you about something Bilal Muhammad said over the weekend to Barstool Sports. He said, quote, for me, I'd rather go to 185 and let Islam Makhachev just take 170. Since I've already had to fight my way up to 170, I've beaten 5 top 10 guys. I'm 2 fights away from being able to challenge for the middleweight title, saying, hey, I want to be double champ. I think 185 is probably the easiest weight class. Besides Khamzat, when you look at that UFC 312 main event, you're like, bro, Strickland and Duplessis suck, end quote. Have you seen this quote?
Yeah.
And regardless, what do you think of what he said?
I think I saw it. Yeah, I saw something along those lines. Bilal Muhammad, I can't even remember the way he fights. I don't know. The man, has he ever finished anyone?
Sean Brady a couple of years ago was one of the few finishes in his current winning streak.
All right. Well, happy for him. No, it's just, I mean, I like how he acts as if he has a choice to ever go up to 185. Like, the UFC will never let him. Like, if he wants to do that, he would have to, abandon his belt. He would give up his belt, vacate, and go up to 185. And there's no way they give him a direct title shot. There's no way. The UFC doesn't even like Bilal Muhammad. So what makes him think that he hasn't even defended his belt once? I don't know why he's definitely better on Twitter than he is in fights. I have to say that.
Are you motivated at all by? I mean, he is on a run, and he does say these things about you in the weight class. If the stars align and this is presented to you, are you intrigued by this matchup at all?
No, I mean that would be unfair.
It would be unfair, you said?
Unfair. Yeah, if I fight for Muhammad, it would be unfair. It would, yeah.
Meaning it would be a very one-sided matchup?
100%. Have you seen the size of the man? What is he going to do? Is he going to get somebody to help him? Is he going to sit on somebody's neck? How is it going to work? He's the smallest. I couldn't believe that he's at 170 when I saw him. I couldn't believe that he fights at 170.
Just for fun, how do you think that fight goes?
I step on his head and it's over. That's how that fight goes.
All right, fair enough. So perhaps it's not happening anytime soon. I did see, and maybe this matchup would be a little tougher. I saw some photos of you in December with I think like a great white shark on the shore. Can you explain what's going on here? Like you're pulling on the tail of the shark. It looks absolutely terrifying. Clearly you're fearless, just given how you fight and what you do for a living. We're showing the photos now. You're on the shore. You're not in the middle of the ocean. Like you're clearly towards the end of the ocean here, and you're pulling on this shark. What is going on here? And is this shark alive?
This shark is indeed alive. I can see it's coming around trying to bite my...
Yeah.
I'm actually terrified of sharks, to be honest. But
you're terrified.
I was fishing. Yeah, I'm terrified of sharks. But like I say, face your fears. I was fishing, and this is actually a ragged-tooth shark. I was fishing, and this shark was on the line. It took me a couple of minutes, maybe like 25, 30 minutes to reel that in. It was a big fight. I mean, that's a big shark. And obviously, when we got it to shallower waters, I pulled it out by the tail to get it out of the water for a photo, and then we dragged it back.
Bro is an actual menace. He mogged Izzy, Sean, Bilal, now a shark. Let's wrap up with some moments where Dricuss simply didn't give a fuck.
It's Black History Month.
Good.
Do you have a message for your African brothers?
What? What?
Because Black History Month.
So what do you want me to say? Congratulations, happy Black History Month. That's around the message I have.
I love it. If you could be a pizza topping, what would you be?
Bacon.
And why?
Because it's the best, and because the vegans can't eat it. Oh, one, so there's more for me. Or of me, because I'm the topping. If you could be a pizza topping, what would you be? Cilantro.
Why, because I'm Mexican?
Yes.
I'm not Mexican.
Oh. Well, happy Black History Month. I don't know. I think that's a